Leistikow's 6 takeaways after Iowa's Nebraska win highlight Drew Stevens' redemption and clutch performance. Iowa City, for the second consecutive year in the Iowa Nebraska rivalry, the game was tied 10-10 in the final minute of the fourth quarter. But this time, the tables were turned for Iowa. Drew Stevens, a year after being benched at halftime in Iowa's game at Nebraska, nailed a 53-yard walk-off field goal to give the Hawkeyes their first and only lead of the game, securing a dramatic 13-10 victory in front of a sellout crowd at Kinnick Stadium. Last year's game for Stevens was almost unbelievable in the worst way. 2 of his 3 field goal attempts were blocked, and 2 of his 3 kickoffs went out of bounds. He then watched as Marshall Meter got the glory with a 38-yard walk-off field goal in Lincoln, giving Iowa a 13-10 win. Stevens has carried that disappointment with him for a year. "If people doubt you, I let that fuel me," Stevens said. "I felt like I had doubters after last season." In addition to personal adversity, Stevens has always been frustrated by Nebraska players interfering with his pregame routine. "I was looking forward to this game. I don't like Nebraska," Stevens said, reflecting the animosity that started when Nebraska's captains refused to shake Iowa's captains' hands before the game. "They always mess with us pregame." Stevens' redemption year has been remarkable. He's now 19-for-22 on field goals, with no misses inside 50 yards. On Friday night, as his moment arrived, Stevens made a practice try after Nebraska coach Matt Rhule called a timeout just before his attempt. "Oh yeah, I got this," Stevens recalled thinking. "The wind isn't doing crap with my ball. It's definitely going in again." Stevens was so confident about the kick, having made a 64-yarder earlier in the game, that he had his celebration planned. "That one we were talking about in the second quarter. Dude, we should go take the team down to the Heroes Trophy if we hit it," Stevens said. Then Max Llewellyn basically takes the ball from Mahomes Jr., Nebraska quarterback Dylan Raiola, and here we go. Last year, Ethan Hurkett's interception with 15 seconds left set Iowa up at Nebraska's 37-yard line, where a 22-yard rush by Leshan Williams led to Meter's walk-off kick. This time, it was defensive end Max Llewellyn who became the hero. Llewellyn's strip sack of Raiola with 20 seconds remaining gave Iowa the ball at Nebraska's 36. After 2 short runs by Caleb Johnson, Stevens was set to make his redemption kick, Iowa's 4th game-winning field goal over Nebraska in the last 7 seasons. Miguel Recinos did it in 2018 for a 31-28 win, Keith Duncan in 2019 for a 27-24 win in Lincoln, and Meter in 2023. "I'm just really proud of the guys," Iowa head coach Kirk Ferentz said after his 204th career win, one shy of Woody Hayes' 205 for the most in Big Ten history. "Proud of how they finished November, with a 3-1 record. We won 4 of our last 5, and winning the last 2 is really big. We've had our things to overcome, so just proud of the effort."